what I was. When I'm halfway drunk, I can piss in public, I can piss in front of my grandparents, in front of a school field trip, you name it, I can piss it. I can piss standing on this dude's shoulders if I wanted to. But as soon as I notice that this guy's not peeing, my brain kicks in and is like, hey, you know what would be weird? If you couldn't piss either, and you guys just stood there with your dicks out. And as soon as I thought it, well, it sure the fuck happened. I'm pushing. God damn it, am I pushing. My eyes are bulging out of my head, my face is turning all red and shit. Nothing's coming out, though. A fucking puff of dust hits the back of the urinal. Now we're just two grown men holding our dicks.
Yeah, I'm here at the great pissing stalemate of 2016. We're two grown men, dick in hand, can't piss in front of each other.
That sounds awful, Tom. Is there any end in sight?
No way, Bill. Both are completely insecure, and neither one of them want to be the weirdo that just hovered their dick in front of a urinal for 3 minutes for no goddamn reason.
I'm standing there thinking like, God, if my dad could see me now. You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna stand here until I explode. I don't give a shit. I'm standing my ground. I'm not peeing. You're not peeing. What the hell are we doing here holding our ding-dongs for? What are we, practicing? Like 30 seconds go by and we're both standing here pretending like this isn't the most awkward moment of our lives. It's a very tense moment. Like Clarice talking to Hannibal Lecter. Tense.
Hello, Clarice.
Dr. Lecter, it's Jodie Foster.
Quid pro quo, Clarice. Quid pro quo.
Jodie Foster, look how handsome I am.
I lock myself in the bathroom like a scared old woman. I peek out of the door, and I see that the bat is now in the living room, right next to my TV. Well, now what am I gonna do? I can't risk shooting the bat and shatter my TV screen. I'm sure accidental shooting because of bat in-house isn't covered under the warranty. So since a bat is now holding my television hostage, I decide that I have to catch it somehow. What the hell am I gonna use to catch it? Well, how about a big fucking 12-foot net that we use to clean the pool? So there I am with this long-ass, unwieldy pool net in my house, looking like a goddamn drunk pole vaulter. I'm knocking stuff off the tables and shit. Somehow I managed to snag this bat, and its little foot, or hoof, or fucking claw, I don't know what the fuck a bat has, is stuck in the net. So now's my opportunity. I'm running throughout the house like the goddamn building's on fire. I make it to my front yard, and I'm waving this goddamn pool net all over the place, trying to get this thing free. My neighbor next door is on his porch looking at me like, the hell's this guy doing, catching butterflies? I got a bat! I got a bat here! No, that's a fucking net, you idiot. Finally, the bat gets free and flies back to the 7th layer of hell, or wherever the hell bats live. I walk back inside, now my wife's awake. Hey, why is there a rifle on the floor? And why is all of our shit broken? Because we had another bat in the house, that's why. It flew in my face, it took our TV hostage, and I did the best I could, okay? And that is why I don't fuck with bats. Alright, now for those of you that don't know, we have a Rottweiler named Otis. And Otis, of course, is a big baby, but for the most part, he's a good dog.
Of course he's a good dog because he's Mama's little baby.
That's right, I'm Mama's little baby, but I'm still mean. I'm a big, bad, mean dog. Bark, bark.
Well, with that being said, Otis does have a few bad habits that he needs to get rid of. Like, for one, he likes to sit around the house like this, which, honestly makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. Maybe it's because his dick's touching the carpet? I mean, who the hell wants dog dick touching the carpet, for Christ's sake? Like I said, Otis is a big baby, but he still likes to pretend that he's mean and scary. But his ass is about as intimidating as a goddamn Teletubby. Hell, I watched him bark at a basketball for like 20 minutes straight one time, and that basketball couldn't give two shits. Not to mention, Otis needs constant attention, or else he'll throw a fit like some kind of moody teenager.
Nobody rubbed my belly this morning, so I tore up this stuffed animal, and then I humped whatever was left of it.
But out of all of Otis's bad habits, I'd have to say that the most annoying one is when he brings in shit from the outside. Hey, I found this giant tree branch outside, and now it's my new best friend. And Party! Party! Whoop whoop! What the hell? Tommy, oh, shut your Furby up. It's trying to party with us. What, the thing we're in a fucking frat house, for Christ's sake? I look over, and Tommy's staring at this thing like it's a goddamn poltergeist, terrified as hell. Meanwhile, this goddamn thing keeps yelling party, party over and over again like it's on spring break in the Bahamas. So now I'm starting to freak out myself. I have to approach this Furby like a fucking hostage negotiator, because I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. I don't know if it's broken or if it's possessed by a fucking speaking spell.
I am the devil. I command you to party with the Furby.
Tommy, quick, how do I turn this thing off?
I don't know, dude. Let's just ignore it and go back to sleep.
So since I can't find an off switch or take the batteries out without a screwdriver, I decide to shake the shit out of it and hope for the best. But of course there's no such thing as shaken Furby syndrome, so we're back to square one. Party! Party! So now in a panic, I huck this goddamn thing into Tommy's closet, and for the rest of the night, we listen to this fucking Furby babble on and on and on.
Party! Party! Whoop whoop! Chicken paprika!
Now what that Furby was doing in Tommy's closet, I have no idea. But I imagine it was partying all night long, doing shots of tequila with a G.I. Joe and a fucking Etch-a-Sketch. So I think it's safe to say that we're gonna have to give the old Furby a big fat F. Actually, let's give it 2 Fs, and those can stand for fuck Furbies. How about that? The end.
Alright, now I think it's safe to say that every decade has had their share of iconic toys. Like if you were a kid in the 1970s, you had like the Pet Rock and the old speak and spell that talks like the devil.
Hello, I am the devil. Spell the words murder.
Wait a minute, what?
I command you to kill the family dog.
And if you were a kid in the 1930s, all you had was like a hoop on a stick. Is this fun? I can't tell. I don't know, I haven't eaten in 3 days. Anything's fun at this point. But fortunately for me, I grew up in the 1990s, which I have to admit had some pretty cool toys. So for all you youngins out there that grew up playing Flappy Frog or whatever the fuck it was that you did on your iPad, I'm gonna go through 3 iconic toys from the 90s, and I'm gonna give them a letter grade that corresponds to how cool I thought they were. First up, Tamagotchis. Now, Tamagotchis took my 2nd grade classroom by storm back in the day. And for those of you that are unaware, Tamagotchis were little digital pets that you'd take care of, and you'd feed, and if you were the weird kid in class, you'd probably fucking talk to it.
You're my best friend in the whole world, Tamagotchi.
I don't care if my dad says you're just a stupid keychain. And they were a huge hit back then. Every kid had one. And why wouldn't you? I mean, who wants to clean shit from a big-ass dog when you could clean up fake shit from a fake-ass dog? It makes sense.